Hi lovelies, I am doing a Nightmare Before Christmas / Hocus Pocus set in this one. I am currently wearing these nails now. I don't know when I'll put this video up, hopefully this week. So we're using all these products that I'm showing you on camera. So we're starting off with obviously a Jack Skellington thumbnail. So we're doing his head, just normal circular shape. I'm going to do 2 coats of that because obviously it looks, you can see the white isn't quite opaque yet. And then we're going to do 2 little lines for his skinny little neck and his shoulders. It's not Halloween without Nightmare Before Christmas, is it? I'm going to have to watch it again. I think I've done 2 coats of that as well. So we're going in to do his outline now. So round his head, neck, and then we'll do his little back collar. I hope everybody is feeling okay. It's been, I don't know, strange year, but Halloween, Christmas, it's all coming. I'm just, yeah. So we're doing his little back collar to sort of leave 2 little white eyes. And then, yeah, I can't really describe it other than that. And then we're going to do his eyes, sort of like, I don't know what shape to describe them really. Sort of like a pear shaped on the, like a diagonal pear, like a teardrop maybe. He's quite an easy character to do, I'd say. Because there's not really a lot to him if you're only doing sort of like a headshot. So yeah, just then 2 little sort of teardrops for the nose there. And then we're just going to go in with his smile. So you need like quite a thin, fine detailer brush for these, like these bits. And we're just going to do the stitches of his mouth now. I'm using Nailed It by Chelsea's really fine detailer brush. It's from Mean Girls, your mum's chest hair brush. So it literally, if I've got super fine details, this is the brush that I go for. And she's so cute. She's full of the nostalgic, like, 2000 stuff. Oh, she's brilliant. Anyway, so we're top coating, shiny top coat for this one, obviously. Oh, sorry. And then we're going to do Sally's lovely stitching nails with another Nailed It by Chelsea brush. This is a longer detailer brush, this one. So we're going in with like turquoise diagonal at the top. I love doing patchwork nails. It's just like really simple, I feel, but it looks really detailed. So yeah, then we're going to do a bit at the bottom as well. So just coming out and going back in there. So she has like turquoise, yellow and purple. So we're going in with the yellow next, I think. Possibly. Yeah. So it doesn't line up perfectly because Sally's does not, does it? She's just made up of mismatched stuff sewn together. So it's literally like the perfect design because it doesn't have to be perfect. Like it just, like you can be as mismatched as you want and it still looks right. So now we're going in with the purple. I'm just going to fill that in. This brush is so good as well. Yeah, if you're looking for any brushes, she is Nailed It by Chelsea is where to go. So I'm going in with a darker turquoise just to do some sort of like shady lines on this bit. And then we're going to go in and do some sort of polka probably best off to do this with a dotting tool. However, I did not. I'm tired. Are you tired? And then we're just gonna go in with black stripes for the purple bit. Sorry, I cannot stop yawning. Does anybody else feel like it's been a crazy year? Like my sister's just had a baby. I am now an auntie. I went back to work after maternity leave this year. Oh, honestly, it feels like it's been an insane year. Proper insane. Anyway, so we're doing little dots on the yellow bit. Just sort of scraggly dots, not really, And then little stitches. I should have gone in with the finer detailer brush doing the stitching, but it still looks okay. So it was fine. Oh gosh, I can't stop yawning now. Bloody hell. Sorry. And then I wanted to chrome over this nail, so I've used a no wipe top coat, and we're going in with that chrome there. Sorry, forgot the name. From Ice Gel. Just love their chromes. It's just so nice. And then seal that in. Voila, Sally's stitching is complete. Sorry if this is too fast. I never know how fast to speed stuff up, because some people like I don't know, super speedy. I think I do, but I also like talking as well. I don't know. Anyway, we're using Cassie Payne's Dinky Pinky brush for this one, because we're doing little Jack and Sally on the little Moonlight Hill image. So we're going in with just a yellow to do the moon. I'm sorry, I cannot stop yawning now. It's sort of like, you break the yawn seal, so you just carry on yawning the whole time. So then we're going in with a curvy hill. So it's sort of like a spiral hill, isn't it? So, sorry if I'm going off the bloody page. Ugh. This brush is really good as well, because it's like a detailer brush, but it's a bit chunkier, so it's sort of good for these bits because you got more control, but it's still quite fine, if you know what I mean, but it's short. So I can control the sort of tiny bits a bit more. So we're just going to draw the shadows of Jack and Sally. So that's his little collar, his little body. I mean, you can pause this at any time, slow this down as much as you want. But we're really not doing anything special here. Literally just almost like stick figures, isn't it? Because it's just a silhouette. I'll obviously go over that. They're holding hands. So now we're drawing Sally's little figure in. Just sort of a dress shape, and the hair, there's her head, her hair coming out, and then her legs, really. There's not much to it, but it sort of looks quite effective just because it's a silhouette, and the rest of the details sort of wins it, I feel. So yeah, I have double gone over them, 2 coats, sorry. And then we're going to do little starbursts just to sort of finish off the night sky look in this one. What have we got next? I think it could be, it's like I tried out Born Pretties stamping top coat. So we're going in with sort of doing a bit of an aura nail, just with a sponge, just to sort of get that. And then we're gonna matte top coat that, because using this magician's top, no, I tell a lie, that is with the Wednesday nails that I'm also gonna voice over today, I think. We're actually using Born Pretty's metallic drawing paint, and I'm using that fine detailer brush again, because we're gonna do like a swirly cobweb, because I don't really like cobwebs. I don't do spiders. I really don't do spiders. So like, I sort of felt like a swirly, elegant, sophisticated cobweb was okay. I could live with that. Because it doesn't look as creepy. Oh dear. Very sorry if all you can hear is me yawning. I've sort of put, that fireplace video on Netflix just in the background while I do this, because obviously I need nothing that has sound, and it just sort of looks nice and cozy, and it's making me a bit tired, but I'm going out. I'm going out for Chinese tonight, so I need to pick myself up, because I'm seeing a friend that I've not seen since I was not seen, but not actually been able to spend time with and talk to since I was actually pregnant, and my little boy is 15 months now. So there we have the spiderweb nail. Nothing too fancy. It just looks a little bit pretty, I think, rather than creepy. You know what I mean? There we have. And now, we're going to do Zero, Jack's dog. So we're starting off with Perfect Black, Madame Glam, and now we're going to use Nail Orders, green, blue, purpley shift, polarized powder. I made a bit of a mistake. I spilled a load of powder last time. So that is why I'm using that palette, because I might as well use that. Because it was the same powder. What a waste of powder. So just going to mix that in with base coat, just like so. And then we're going to paint that on the black base and use our magnet to make it all cat-eye pretty. Oh, I do love a cat eye. Oh, look at that. Oh, so nice. And with Zero, we're going to use the fine detailer brush and just white Madame Glam gel polish. I can't really describe it other than drawing the shape of him. So we're starting off with his head. His mouth comes out in sort of two diagonal snaps almost, and his little ghosty sheet body. There's not really a lot to him, which is why I could do him on the pinky nail, because there's not really a lot of detail needed. So yeah, he's just got sort of a snappy little mouth there, and then two ears coming off. Oh, I've just received a video of my little boy with his nanny. I will watch that in a minute. So we're just going to go around with the black, sort of fill the inside of his mouth there, and the outline, his little collar, the sort of the lines of his sheet, his ears and his eyes. So that is what I'm doing here. This will be the end of the Nightmare Before Christmas hand, and then I do a Hocus Pocus one, but I didn't film all the nails because I ran out of time. So I think there's 3 nails of the Hocus Pocus set, so your choice whether you want to carry on watching. I do a bit of reverse stamping and some 3D and some isolated chrome that didn't appear very isolated in the end. So we're finishing off Zero's little nose, and we're going to do some starbursts again because I love starbursts. Especially this set, I feel like it just sort of finished it off just quite nicely. Sorry, yawning again. There we have little Zero, and this is the Nightmare Before Christmas hand. So we got Jack, Jack and Sally, Spiderweb, and Zero. Let me know which one's your favourite, or if you don't like any, well, screw you. But now we're going to do the Hocus Pocus. This is the reverse stamping. So I got this gel from Temu. I know. But it's a really nice, I love this cat eye. It is such a nice, oh, look at that orange. So we're going to use one of these bows. I think it's at the top, near the top. I'm sort of deciding. And we're going to fill it in with black and purple and green, because that's typical Hocus Pocus colours. Orange, purple and green, because that is the Sanderson sisters colours. So that is what I was going for. So we're going to stamp it here. And then I'm just going to take off the bits at the top there, and we're just going to fill in these lines. I needed a better brush, really. However, I didn't think about it at the time, because the roughness of this brush took away a little bit of the black outline. It worked out fine in the end, but yeah, this was just, ugh. I know, sorry. So we're just doing the green and purple. I keep wanting to say green and black. It's clearly green and purple. Just going to fill that in, and then we can stamp that on to the nail. Now you can do this with gel. I have done this with gel before, but you just have to cure it a little bit. It's sort of a bit of a delicate balance on how long you have to cure it for. Like, you can't cure it for too long. But here we go, look, you can see the bow. On we go. Yay! And then we're going to do a little tartan pumpkin, just because I really wanted to use these stamping plates. So we're going to fill that in with gold, and then stamp underneath the bow. I really like this nail. Like I say, I am wearing these now. I don't usually wear Halloween nails. Not last year, because I was like in the depths of the newborn trenches almost. But the year before, I think I wore cocoa nails at Halloween, because I'm not really a Halloween gal, although I'm sort of feeling it a bit more this year. I don't know why. Possibly been inspired by all these nails that I'm seeing on Instagram and Pinterest. So we're going to seal that in with, I don't know if I do a base. When I'm stamping, I usually do a base coat and then a top coat, just to sort of seal it in nicely. So this is the 3D nail. We're doing a 3D cauldron. We're using some black 3D gel and some green 3D gel. So the black is obviously for the cauldron. So we're just going to make that into a circle and squish it out using our silicone tool into a cauldron shape. And we're going to do 2 little feet. Sometimes it is so fiddly though, isn't it, when you're trying to not get it to stick to your glove, because you need to be wearing gloves. And trying to get it to stick to the actual design. So we're just doing the little cauldron feet here. And then we are going to make the bubbles out of the bright neon green 3D gel. This was really fun to make, and it really didn't take very long. So that was sort of like a mixture of 2 bubbles there because I did it a bit too big there. So we've got like overflowing bubbles around the rim, and then we're going to have bubbles floating up. Just easy, just little circular. Probably could have done it a bit smaller, but obviously it's totally up to you. If you try this out, let me know, tag me. I'm the same on Instagram, Polished Potions. Would love to see it if you try it. Any of my designs really, or like send me a message if you got any designs you want to see a tutorial for, because I love doing them when I will find the time. So we're just going in with just the details, just like the light around the cauldron and like the bubbles. Oh, the bubbles make me think of Wicked, Glinda. I finally watched that the other day, like just before the new one comes out. Like, I literally can't wait. It was super. Loved it. I was singing Popular at work in my head like all day long the day after. Even though that's never been one of my favourite songs, but it's just so catchy. Defying Gravity is obviously my favourite, but So we're just finishing off with some dots on this one. Sorry, I'm going off. Stupid. But if you're not new here, you know that I do tend to go off occasionally. So yeah, we're just doing the little light lines on the bubbles. And voila. We will top coat that. I think I already did. Maybe I didn't film it. And this is the isolated chrome nail that kind of went a little bit wrong, because I'm struggling a little bit with my isolated chrome at the minute, because I don't feel my Madame Glam matte top coat is doing it for me anymore. So we're just ombreing a little bit of glitter onto the bottom. Yeah, it just seems like it's not very, I had to do a lot of wiping with like alcohol, which is just faffy. So I'm painting on a broomstick with no wipe gel paint so that I can chrome it with gold. But yeah, I just had to do a lot of cleanup with this, unfortunately. If anybody has got a matte top coat that they recommend, and that's always how I've done my isolated chrome really, but I'm open to suggestions. And we're just going to do a little moon and a couple of stars, just to chrome as well. I'm using Diamond Glitters Gold. I don't even know if she's still there, but I really love this chrome. Lovely. But yeah, I couldn't get it to isolate as much as I would have liked. I don't know if I go in with maybe too much chrome. Maybe I need to try not as much. You see, I have to do a lot of wiping. I didn't bother filming it because it was too faffy, but yeah. I mean, it looks fine because it's sort of like a magically glittery, galaxy, starry, chromey nail anyway. But yes, I would have liked to have been more isolated. I was actually inspired by an AI design for this one, but yeah. Anyway, this is the full set. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know which your favourite nail is, favourite hand. Yeah, so the nails I didn't film were the 2 dresses of Sarah and, Winifred. So I didn't film those, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know which is your favourite, if you like them all. I'm wearing them now. Hope you all have a lovely Halloween. And stay tuned for some Wednesday nails coming soon. Thank you. Bye.